live. What is going on? Thank you so much. If you're gonna be tagging along, it's gonna be cool. We're just gonna be talking some crap and playing some chess. So hit the comments, dude. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where the conversation goes. This is how the live. We're working on a podcast, but we kind of want a studio, and we're working on getting a studio. So in due time.
In due time.
But check out our live. This is our live, and basically, it's going to be a lot of what we talk about in our podcast. Sweet.
Sweet.
Sweet. This table's a mess.
I don't know that.
You don't know that. It is,
Queen's pawn, huh? Alright, how about King's Knight to King's Bishop 6? That's old school notation, by the way.
What he said. I have no idea, man. I just play.
I just know how the pieces move.
He does. I mean, that's exactly how I just know how to move.
Go C6. Let's go G6. G7. Kingside castle and gone.
That tastes like Kool-Aid.
As long as you don't drink it. Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just get out your way here.
What's up? Thank you so much for joining us, whoever this is. Hit the comment section. It's Calvin and Drew. We're playing chess and talking crap. Kind of what we do.
So far we're just playing crap, but...
Pretty much. Some people. Thank you so much for joining me, man. Excuse me. My name is Calvin. This is Drew. This is Talking Knowledge Podcast. Two guys just talking knowledge over chess, basically. This is the first time we kind of play chess, so that's not really the thing, but we do this often. And this guy is great.
Yeah.
He's good. He's good. And definitely learned a lot. What was that experiment that you were talking about? About the what's it called?
With the rats?
Yeah. Oh, it was an experiment with rats.
Yeah, there's quite a few experiments and studies with rats.
Yeah, and before you get there, I'm sorry I didn't mean to cut you off, but I always think if you take those experiments, you can broaden that to the human experiments. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of similarities.
Yeah,
right?
I was just gonna extend that. Yeah.
Awesome. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say the behavior we model on rats. There's some eerily similar to how humans behave. But there's this one study. It's called the Rat King, right? And the Rat King is you take one rat and it's put up against like 10 other rats, right? And in an environment in which resources are sparse, scarce, and limited, there's going to be competition.
Of course.
And
just
so,
like human nature.
Just like human nature, right?
Absolutely.
Most of our wars and most of civilization has been because of resources and competition.
Oh, we got some stuff. Urine. Okay. Thank you. I don't know what you're really typing in there.
Urine.
Positive comments. I don't know if you're speaking a different language, but thank you. We appreciate you. We're getting some music in the background, guys. Let's get some positive comments. If you guys have questions or anything like that. Right now we're talking about Rat King.
Rat King, yes.
Rat King.
And so these rats together, in this confined area, they are put up against each other, right? And they go at it, right? They just kill each other, pretty much, right?
Survival of the fittest.
Yes, survival, right, of the fittest and whatnot. And typically, one rat will actually dominate all the rest. And the thing is, right, you take that same rat that won over all the other rats, you put him in another group of rats, say like another 10. That same rat that defeated the first 10 will overwhelmingly take out the next 10.
The next group.
The next group.
And
yes.
that same one will keep winning if you put them in a fresh group over and over.
Yeah.
My question would be for that, is it because they have more experience fighting?
That's probably it.
Right?
That's
I
probably
mean, the other ones are not fighting. This one has the experience of
right,
fighting.
the experience, right. Actually, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken,
I'll look over here.
this was actually done in villages with rat infestations.
That's funny. So we have rats. We might as well do something about them. This message is held for review. Let's check it out. You're just spamming. Spam.
In these areas with a dense population of rats, rats are carry diseases. They cause other problems, and so to mitigate that, to lessen the effects of the rats, they take one rat, and that one rat just goes to town, literally, on the rest of the rats in the village.
Are they carnivores? Do they end up eating the rats?
I'm not,
or do they just kill them?
I think they just kill them.
That's crazy because then they'll have a huge population of dead rats all over the place.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, and I think there's been further studies on this too, but I think it's actually an older practice.
Well, yeah. What better way to get rid of the problem than with the problem? Yeah, you're thinking outside the box right there. You know. But I never thought of using cocaine to get off cocaine.
Have you tried less amounts of cocaine?
I mean, probably. Have you ever tried using less cocaine to get off of using cocaine? It might work. I don't know.
Harm reduction.
Harm reduction. As a total, we had a whole conversation about that on one of our other lives, which was great. Thank you. What are you writing? Robert Coleman. Thank you for the, I'm not sure what that is, but thank you. If you guys want to hit the like button, if you guys like this or not, we appreciate it. Just some knowledge. Talking Knowledge podcast, baby, with Calkin and Jew. Go on with racking.
Oh yeah, racking. So it was used to decrease the overpopulation. It was to get rid of,
To minimize the population of the rats.
yeah. It was
So how
rat
did they
infestation.
train? How did it say in the thing that you? So how did they train that rat to fight? Was it in that?
I think so. I don't think you really teach an animal how to fight.
Especially not a rodent
Yeah.
necessarily. I guess they're territorial as it is.
Rodents are actually very, very.
Nice sub. Thank you, Robert Coleman,
Thank
for
you.
the sub. We appreciate you. You're the best.
Rats are actually very intelligent creatures.
And you know what's funny? Yeah, they are. But for so long, I thought they were really dumb. You know, it wasn't until we started getting cameras that we started seeing that, huh? That they actually put some thought into their movement, and they're meticulous. Even pigs, they're not really filthy animals.
No.
If you give them an option, they will be clean. But it's the fact that we have them in a stable with nothing but shit to roll around in their shit. But so everybody thinks they're nasty animals, but in reality they're not. I don't know. You guys agree? Are pigs nasty animals? I mean, I personally don't eat pork. Well,
He's essentially asking, do you think a pig is a pig?
pretty much. All right. Let's get. I'm kind of just moving. I'm not even gonna lie. Keeping you on your toes.
Let's just get.
But what other kind of rat things? Oh wait, did you get to the point about the survival? The one that, because I remember you told me the one ended up grooming itself to death. No. The one
Oh, that
left?
was I'm not sure of the name. Oh, the name of it.
Because I saw that one too. I think I sent it to you.
Yeah, there was this one study where they take these rats, right, and they put them in this perfect utopian environment, right?
Right.
All their needs are met. All there's no competition for resources. It's a beautiful place.
Right.
Very utopian.
And-
very ideal.
Right. They're not wanting or needing for nothing.
Right. Yeah, there's no problems whatsoever. Right.
There's no survival of the fittest kind of mindset.
Right. And so they looked at it. They went by generation, right? So generations of rats are shorter than human generations, but they saw that the first generation, Jimmo,
That's my move. My bad.
the first generation of rats, they established their hierarchies, competed for status, and did normal territorial things, power things, for control of the. Let me just take that bishop. For control of the control of the environment, control of the colony, or park, whatever. And that being said, right, and then successive generations came along, right, and they did the same thing, right, but to a lesser degree.
So wait. So so they had a perfect utopia, and
The rats were unleashed,
they were unleashed,
set loose,
set loose. They were able to roam.
and naturally, as they would with any species, any animals, a hierarchy of structure, power structure.
Right. So basically, one dominate. Like even with a dog pack, you have one in the that leads it, and one. Yeah. Okay. I get what you're saying.
So that's what happened, right?
Right.
And then the next generation came along, and they did more or less the same thing, but to a slightly lesser degree. Right? It wasn't as tense, right? And then they also, with those environments and they compete for breeding rights. Who gets to pass whose genes around?
Right. Because it's an hierarchy.
Hierarchy, yeah.
So ultimately they ended up not did it dull down the fact that the hierarchy?
Right. So once every generation came after, right? They didn't have. So when you're conditioned in an environment before it happened, you assume that's how it's always been. Like, let's say for example, humans, right? People who were born with the before the internet became a thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Good point.
They went outside. They drank water from garden hoses.
Yeah. They were a different breed.
They played in traffic.
Yep.
We played in traffic pretty much.
Yeah.
And
To my zen.
right, so that the next generation was a little more accustomed to it, right?
Oh yes. See, you see that happening with us with electronics.
Yeah. And so now, right?
Good correlation.
Say so. The youngest generation, most current generation, is now all involved with getting the hang of artificial intelligence.
Right, so they're gonna get even. Oh my God.
Right.
Yes.
So the conditions that allowed that generation to exist no longer gave any more, let's say, motivation or incentive in order to create.
Yeah. They have less incentives to create because they can use something.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So the human population is getting kind of dumbed down with AI.
Well, that's another thing. So we'll get to that, but I want to finish the rats.
I always jump back and forth like that.
Right, but we'll touch on that. Interestingly enough, I've actually had this conversation quite a few times in several different contexts but we'll get to that.
Gotcha.
And so each successive generation, right? They feel like so because there's everything is there, right? There's no competition, no more competition, less competition. It dies down. It gets dialed down. The successive generations, they no longer fight. They no longer don't even they don't even pay no mind to the females.
So
They're not.
we're talking about the male generation.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. They're no longer concerned with breeding, right? Because everything is there for them.
VR.
VR is another crazy thing too, but we digress.
I know that's the first thing that came to my mind when I thought of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. What awful.
Robots.
Robots. I mean, dude,
Certain kind of robots.
right? China. That's all I gotta say. I know you're China. They make Dave's robots to buck.
And so, these rats, who aren't concerned with resources, they end up turning inward, right? They start focusing on themselves more, on their appearance. They start grooming themselves. And
Because everything is already great in life. They're in a utopia.
yeah,
They've been breeding for so long, and the only thing they can fathom is having some type of hierarchy. Excuse me. Right. So after that, for so long, even that goes down. They don't even care about that. They look into themselves, and they start grooming themselves kind of to death. They obsess with it.
Yeah.
About grooming.
Right. They become so obsessed with their appearance. I moved here, by the way.
Oh,
Just in case. We are still playing.
my bad. My bad. These are the great conversations we have. Where are you guys from? Who reads the message? Hi. Hi. We are from New York. My name's Kalkin. This
Drew.
is Drew. I read the messages.
I can't see from here.
He can't see from here, so
I can't see shit.
and I can't really see from over here either. But I can't see when it comes in. I kind of get closer and see it. So hi, how's it going? Thank you guys so much for joining. Again, my name is Kalkin, Kalkin. That is Drew, not EW, DRU.
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 Not gonna say what it means, but
Just Drew and Kalkin, and this is Talking Knowledge live. We do have a podcast that we're working on pretty soon. But we're working on a studio to get that done, and really exciting stuff. It is going to be coming soon. So, but everything that you see on our live sessions is pretty much what we're going to be bringing to you in a more standard, formatted, strict dialogue kind of way. But for now,
a little more structure.
yeah, a little more structure. Right now, we're kind of all over the place. So if you kind of like that, if you like talking about a whole bunch of sorts of stuff, hit that subscribe button, guys, because we talk about everything. Thank you for the 4 people who are here. So we were talking about Rat King, right?
Well, we're past Rat
Oh,
King.
we're past Rat King. So what was the name of this experiment? Do you remember?
I don't.
So the experiment, for the 7 people who just joined us, it's about the rats. I want to do it quick. The rats.
They're in this perfect society,
Right.
very utopian.
Right.
All their needs are met.
Yep.
The first generation, they establish structure, hierarchy, and then through successive generations, that no longer becomes a priority.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is there for them, and to the point where they're no longer interested in breeding. And the male rats, they become so focused on their appearance, they start grooming themselves, keeping their fur in check. And
To the point where that's all they care about.
they die, pretty
They
much.
die. That's what this experiment led to. So we're getting to the point now where we have modifications of the skin.
Yeah.
We have people chopping off things,
Yeah.
making their eyes bigger, tattooing their eyes. I feel like all this stuff, we are in the same kind of experiment.
Yeah.
Because we're on this world, we already have everything we need. We try to pretend like we don't, but we do. Everything on this world, God made for us. You know what I mean? And we want for nothing. I truly believe that.
Which is interesting. I moved there.
You did.
Yeah.
Back to this.
Right. So
Thank you to everybody who's joined us.
yeah. So what's actually interesting, I see a parallel between the outcome of this study and the old Greek myth of Icarus.
Nicholas.
And
He did not say what you think he did. No.
Icarus. Right?
Icarus, yeah.
Icarus. And Icarus and Echo, actually. Right. So if you heard the word echo, right? And echo is something that bounces back, right? You say echo, echo, and it calls back, right?
Right. It's a vibration that comes back to you.
Yeah, it comes back, right?
So vibration comes back to you.
We can take a little detour with this myth because I find it relevant, find it interesting.
Cool.
So Echo was a nymph, right?
A nymph. What's
A
that?
nymph. So a nymph is a. So to put it into context, right? So you've heard of the word a nymphomaniac, right?
No.
No.
Never heard of
Okay.
Guys, have you heard of nymphomaniac? Let me know in the comments. I don't know.
So that word comes from nymphs, right? Who are very
Simps? Not nymphs.
Not
Nymphs.
simps.
How you spell it?
nymph.
N-I-P-H?
There's an N-I-M-P-H.
N-I-M-P-H. Nymph. Okay.
Right.
A nymph is.
So it's a mythical creature in Greek mythology who they're very sexual in nature.
I have heard of them. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Very very sexual in nature.
Okay.
Right. So there's water nymphs.
Right.
Also sky nymphs.
Right.
Earth nymphs.
You haven't played the music yet.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah.
We kind of got right into it. Honestly, we got quite a few people who've been coming in. It's been going up and down quite a bit. I can't thank you guys enough for joining us. Hit that like button. I do cut him off a lot. He hates it, but
I really don't care.
okay, cool. I just like to give you guys updates because I can see the number from here, so I know when it fluctuates, and I like to give you guys an update throughout the way. This is Talking Knowledge Podcast. My name is Kalkin. This is Drew. Hit that like button, guys. We're just talking knowledge. You know, this is our live session. We do have a podcast coming soon. If you want to go check out our other live sessions, but that's going to be what we bring to you guys in podcast form. Now we're going to be throwing on some
Free art, no copyright music.
Exactly. No copyright. We don't do copyright over here. Thank you guys to the two people who are here. We really appreciate you. Hit that comment section below, guys. What do you like this? Do you like what we're talking about? Do you agree, etc., etc.? Wonderful. Now we're in business. We got the jazz. Go deep. A little higher, a little higher, a little higher. I want to a little one more. That's it. We're back to it.
So there's this nymph
A nymph.
named Echo,
Echo.
and what she does, I can't remember at the moment necessarily,
Okay.
but she does something bad, right? Does something that's not righteous in the eyes of a goddess, right? Okay.
So they still have gods and goddesses.
Of course, they do.
Mythical creatures.
Right. Well, in the Greek world,
In the
mythology.
Greek mythology.
So-
That's a whole, I totally want to touch up on Greek mythology because that's a great subject. And I know you like it too. We're totally going to, that's going to be our first podcast, I think.
Yeah,
Is
okay.
Greek mythology. Because I totally think we could dive in and I can stay on focus for that. I was just going to grab this notepad because I'm going to start keeping track like that.
So she does something, right? What exactly she does, eludes my memory at the moment, but her punishment is whatever her voice is changed, right? And she can only repeat back to her what is spoken to her. So that's why her name's Echo, right?
So she's like a mockingbird.
Kind of, yeah. Any idea of that?
Right.
And so she can't say, she has no free voice of her own.
What was her name?
Echo.
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 And it's a she.
Right, it's a she, right.
Okay.
She's an echo, right?
Continue.
Continue.
He's a nymph. He's a nymph.
Whoa.
Whoa. I do not identify as a nymph.
Maybe a satyr.
Maybe a satyr. Alright, so wait,
So this is where Icarus comes in, right?
Icarus.
So Icarus, he is this, according to the myth, this very distinguished, handsome fellow.
Really?
Very handsome fellow, right?
Wow, that's why I see you diverted into that.
And so Echo falls in love with Nicaris, right? And she's trying to talk to him, right? But she can't, right?
This is hilarious. This is
So whatever he says, she has to repeat back to him.
Oh my god, that's like, oh man, you know, I kind of met a couple women like that. Like the
You met some
narcissist.
echoes. Well, actually,
narcissist?
that's where Nicaris, that's where the word narcissist comes from.
Wow. Wow. Dude, this is a good one. Nicaris.
Right? And so here's what happens.
$2 good. Right there.
So this is what happens with Nicaris, right?
Right, one more. Sorry. So we're talking about, we had 3 people just join us. We're talking about something really cool, so don't skip just yet, guys. We're talking about a mythical creature, a nymph, and Nicaris. And so nymph is an echo. Her name is Echo.
Her name is Echo.
And she can only repeat back what she hears, right?
Yeah.
And she falls in love with the handsome guy named Nicaris.
Yeah.
Okay, and then so she's trying to talk to the guy, but she could only say back. And I said, wow, that sounds like a lot of the women that I met. You know, some women anyway, not all, definitely not all.
Females.
But some females, you know, and that they just, you know, they don't have no wisdom of their own. They just spitting back what they hear. But continue with your story.
I will. And so Echo cannot get into a relationship with Nicaris, right?
Right.
Because one of the reasons is she can't really speak
Right.
on her own. But here's the thing, right? So, and she ends up, so the story shifts, right? So she's no longer part of the story anymore. So it's just Nicaris now, right? And so Nicaris stumbles upon a pond,
Okay.
right? And to remind y'all, Nicaris is this very handsome fellow.
Me. You could just picture him as me, you know?
So he sees his reflection in the pond,
Okay.
and he just is stuck there.
Looking at himself.
Look at himself.
Wow, it's not me, because that person's full of himself. That's crazy.
So hence
story.
the word narcissist comes from.
Wow. That's actually a really cool story. I never heard that before. Narcissist coming from that story.
And then
That makes so much sense.
Right, and then so now he's looking at, he's in love with himself, and there's a reflection, and he just doesn't move, doesn't
stuck
eat,
there.
doesn't drink, and ends up just dies.
The moral of the story: don't become obsessed with your looks.
Don't get.
That's the moral story for that. That's the moral
So
story.
that's what happened. So that's the result of the study with the rats.
Exactly.
They
what
become
I'm
so obsessed with their appearance,
Yes.
they ignore every other.
That shit looped
They
around
ignore
great.
every other
That looped around
thing
great.
and end up dying.
Yes, because we're too focused on what we're
Yeah.
on the appearance, on the outer, instead of the inner. You know what I mean? Things of this world, including my skin and my flesh, my bones, all that will perish one day. It is my soul that goes on, so start working on your soul, guys. That was awesome. I love the way that circled back. Yeah, that was really cool. 6 people are here with us. It's been fluctuating up and down. We thank you guys for being here. If you guys missed where we were at, we had some really great conversations. So I really hope you guys go back to the beginning and check them out because they were fire. And we're going to be bringing you some podcasts soon. Don't you wait. My turn. He scraped me. 6 months I've been trying, man. But I've learned. The last game was honestly I think my best game. The longest anyway. Other than this one.
Was that loud?
You were loud. You did. I noticed it too. I don't think I did. This guy's pretty good at chess, man. Not pretty good. He's good. Thank you so much to the 7 people who are here. My name is Calkin. This is Drew. This is Talking Knowledge Podcast. 2 friends who just talk knowledge over chess, over food, over whatever it is that we're doing. This is our live session. We do a podcast that we are going to be bringing to you guys soon. We are working on the studio, so hit that subscribe button, guys. We talk about everything here. Yeah, man.
Let me say that.
That wasn't really a great trade either, but you got any comments? Hit some this message is held for review. I don't know. Hit that comment section, guys. You guys have any questions for us? What other kind of so
we talked about the Rat King.
right, the Rat King.
We'll just say the Nicorous rats.
The Nick Rats, right? The Nick Rats.
Hints of fresh leather. Bold new.
Excuse me.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I tried turning it down.
DJ, turn the music down.
I tried turning it down. It turned all the way up.
It turned it up.
What was it, man?
So we talked about the Rat Kings. We talked about the Nicorous rats thingy.
go.
That's where the word narcissist kind of comes from. I wonder whatever happened to the woman who couldn't speak, though, huh?
I think she died in the cave.
She died in the cave.
Yeah. So that's why.
I mean, if you were a nagging one that only repeated what I said back to you every time, I'm not gonna lie, I would leave you in the cave too.
So that's why you go in the caves. You holler.
You holler.
That same holler comes back to you.
Ah, that's hilarious. Yeah.
Hence echo.
Holler back, and that's
So that was the explanation, reasoning for that.
Right.
For that experience.
Right. That's a good one. I know we got two people here, man, and today I usually do shorts every day. I missed it today. Yeah, so can I do it here for the two people? Right? It's gonna be day 4. We usually do prayers every day, and I usually do shorts. So please join me for this prayer, guys. It's really short, really simple. It's gonna be 30 seconds of your time, and I really appreciate for the 4 people here. My name is Kalkin, and this is Drew. This is TalkingKnowledge Podcast. Choose your new theme. Gracious words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the body. Proverbs 16:24. Many people select a word that becomes a theme, a meditation, a prayer for the next week, month, or even year. If you'd like to try this powerful prayer exercise, sit down and pray with the intentions of finding your word. Make a list of words that come to you. Perhaps you'll have come up with something like balance, patience, abundance. The possibilities are endings. Lord Jesus, Heavenly Father, lead me to a word that will guide me for as long as I need it. A word that will help me grow and face my challenges. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna lie, as soon as I started praying, I lost 3 people. Those are 3 people we didn't need here, bro. This is, you know what I mean? It's okay. If you don't, you know what I mean? That prayer was for you too. We love you all.
Yeah.
My move. We got one person here. I think we are about, remember how last time we bet? We didn't bet, but we tried to guess who guessed closest to the views. We're gonna do that. 6-7. I think it's gonna be 67. Who knows? All right, let's get this shit going.
See what I did?
Let's see what you did there.
Did I see what I did?
I don't think they saw you. They didn't see you. They saw you.
Final answer?
Nah, definitely not my final answer, dude. Get me up out of here, dude. Get me up out of there, dude.
What you trying to do?
It's funny, of course. Different ends of the planet. Really, where are you from, bro? You're in New York. I am in Shlokovok. I don't know. I don't want to chop it up. Try to read it, bro. Here, because he's a better pronouncer. I don't want to disrespect. It's right here.
Oh.
He can't really see too well.
Shilkovo?
He's from Shilkovo? Yeah, definitely like different end of the planet. Definitely. Thank you for joining us, dude. We really appreciate you, man. My name's Kalkin. This is Drew. What's your name, dude? Russia. You're from Russia.
Sounds Russian.
Yes, sounds Russian. We
Did I say that right? Shilkovo?
Shilkovo?
Shilkovo.
Shilkovo?
Shilkovo.
Shilkovo.
Did I say that right?
Everything is correct. Ah, awesome. Yeah, we got it right. Good pronunciation, bro. Thank you, man. My name's Kalkin. This is Drew. Get a little bit of the camera.
Yeah, move the camera.
I know. I keep moving it back and forth. We're two guys who just talk some knowledge over chess, over food, over anything. This is our live session. We do podcasts, so please hit that subscribe button, man. And if you like talking about politics, studies, the polls, myths, religion, spirituality, anything and everything, we talk about it, man. So hit that subscribe button if that interests you.
Okay.
My name is. I need a new phone because my Vitalik.
Oh, jeez.
Vitalik. I think it's right. My phone's
Yeah, that sounds
Vitalik.
right.
Yeah, cool. Well, thank you so much, Vitalik, for joining us today, man. Really appreciate you, brother.
Oh no.
I
my
understand half of it, and at that speed. Okay, so we'll slow it down for you if you want. We can slow it down, man. Maybe I do talk fast. I myself am Dominican. Kind of the fastest speakers in the world. Minus the Chinese.
Hey, let's not get canceled.
Let's not get canceled. Well, I can't say Chinese people talk fast. They talk really fast. Even the Russians kind of talk fast. Or does it just sound fast?
You know who talk fast?
Who?
New Yorkers.
New Yorkers. Yeah, New Yorkers talk pretty fast. He said, hello, guys. Hey, how's it going, Viddy? We're going to call you Viddy for short. Thank you so much for joining us, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. It's my best friend here, Drew. My name is Kalkin. We talked about a whole bunch of stuff. Is there anything that you guys want to talk about particular, Vit? This guy's knowledgeful. He reads a lot of books.
You might as well tip it over too.
I know, I haven't been paying attention.
Two-
He's scraping
two-
6 months, and I haven't got a win. 6 months. You know how many games is that, man? Just too many. But I keep trying, because one day, if he has an aneurysm, I might. Fuck with you. Not gonna work, God forbid. Sorry, that's fucked up to kind of say that, right? I know. Cold.
Oh no, guys, he took my rook.
Oh no, I took his rook.
Oh no, I took his king. Let's checkmate.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Alright, man, that was a good game. That was 2 games, man. What did he say? He said chess is a ancient game, no doubt about it. Let's talk about that.
All right, yeah, ancient game.
I love the way you this is a podcast and a live session for you. So join the family. Hit that like button, bro. For sure.
So,
Yes.
So yeah, actually, chess does have a very ancient lineage. It's about probably over 1,000 years old. Definitely, yeah, it's over 1,000 years old.
It's gotta be over 1,000.
It's about 1,500 years old.
That's the probably our known the last known time that as back as far as we can trace is that we know.
Of chess, yes.
Right.
Right.
What is your name, guys? My name is Kalkin, Kalkin. Kalkin is my name, and this is Drew.
My name is Drew.
My name is Kalkin.
D-R-U, Drew.
Drew and Kalkin. Drew and Kalkin. Hell yeah. I know there's a little bit of a lag, and sometimes we kind of talk really fast, so I talk super fast. I do. I have a...
Not me, you.
Yeah, he is the most subtle. This is like a great duo, man, I'm telling you. Kalkin and Drew. Yeah, you spelled it wrong, but it's good. You got it right. I don't care how you spell it. You got it. Hell yeah, dude. That's P, bro.
So yeah, chess.
Chess. It's an ancient game.
So ancient game. It was first.
It was for high class people.
Well, not necessarily high class people. It was more. It was a strategy game. Right. For generals.
Oh.
So it was actually it originates in India during the Gupta Empire. If y'all remember high school social studies, you probably heard of the Gupta Empire. Around 600.
How you spell that?
Gupta.
G-U-P-T-A.
G-U-P-T-A.
Gupta Empire.
Gupta Empire. In India, right, on the Indian subcontinent. Around 600 CE, right, or 680, right? And the pieces...
He also sits and delves into it. This one's blocked. You look like my friend Kent Maxon. Well, cool, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. He also just sits and develops into it, like just I think to discuss. Yeah, that's kind of what we do here, man. We just like talking knowledge, man. That's it. We like bringing knowledge. So back to the chess, man. We like to read comments, so I will get to it at some point, but I don't want to cut them off after every one. So back to the empire. The
He does that a
Gupta.
lot.
I do because I want to engage with them. You know, the Gupta Empire made chess, and that's in India in 600 AD.
Yes.
Okay, continue.
And it was called, you don't gotta write this down, because I know you're probably gonna write it down.
I am. I just like doing it because it helps me remember.
It was
too.
called Chaturanga.
Oh, I'm not writing it down.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Chaturanga.
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 Chaturanga. And
You're like his friend, not me.
yeah. I figured.
He's the cool one.
I intuited that.
He intuited that. Let's push this down just a
And the pieces are, for the most part, the same, but there are differences, right? So what remains the same from those days is the rook, the knight, not the bishop,
King.
and the king, yes. And technically the pawn, kind of, but only in... So back in those days, the pawns didn't advance 2 squares on their first move.
Right.
They were only allowed to
Always one.
always one. They could still capture diagonally,
Right.
but always
And we're talking about rules back when it was first created back in 600 AD.
right. And so the knights could still
They could still move the same.
They're
The
the
king
same.
could still move the same.
right. The rook's still the
Castles,
same.
rook.
So I'll get into it only because chess ended up evolving further once it spread throughout the continent.
Right.
Right. So I'll get to that in a moment. But actually, I think I can get to that right now. Actually, because there was no castling.
Really?
Yeah, castling wasn't one move, right?
You know, that does sound like a fairly new goddamn move. I'm not gonna lie. And why would they have added it to it?
Well, castling's only about 400 years old.
Oh my god, that is fucking
Yeah.
compared to the game. That's kind of really new.
Ah.
And why?
It was easier to, so instead of, right, so you would have to move, right, so the pieces, right, so when the game moved to the Middle East and Central Asia and Persia, right, the same pieces moved over, right, and so the bishop, right, this also comes from Chaturanga. In Persia it was called Shatranj, right. It's actually where, in Persian, is where we get the word checkmate from.
Really?
They would say Shahmat.
Shamat.
Shah
Shah.
means king,
King.
and
Mat.
Mat, death.
Shamat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so this...
Come a little bit in more. Your body.
Oh, my bad.
I just wanna, cause we're like, I keep moving. We don't have a great camera, guys, so we apologize. It's kind of
I don't apologize.
He don't. Sorry. Go ahead. All right.
It was called an elephant, actually.
The knight.
The bishop.
The bishop. The bishop
Right.
was an elephant.
And-
You know what's funny you say that? Because I have seen them depicted as animals like that
Yeah.
before.
So the bishop was an elephant, right? And it's still... I did the fumble of the piece, right?
Fumble.
You could still... So the elephant could hop over pieces, just like
Back
the
then?
knight. Yes, back then.
No way.
Yeah, could hop over pieces.
Like
right?
checkers.
Not like checkers. It's chess, not checkers.
I mean, but in checkers you hop over pieces to capture them. I mean.
Right. Or to move. Right. And so, but it
The,
was
wait, with the
the elephant.
right.
Right. But you could only advance 2 squares diagonally. So it had to stay on its color, but move like that.
Only 2 squares,
Only 2 squares like that. And it could hop over pieces.
and it could hop over
Like
pieces. That's insane.
Just like the knight can hop over pieces, right?
Right. Wow.
Right.
Like, so why do you think that they didn't just like make like you see how pool has certain modes of pool like 8-ball, billiards, etc.
Yeah.
They should have just did the same, like a
9-ball.
mode with where you can castle, a mode where you can't, and a mode like I feel like those original rules should have stayed. They shouldn't have been taken out.
Well, you can still play chess like that.
Right.
But
competitively,
competitively, there's different
yeah.
different things.
but they should have kept competitively as close to the original as possible. Is what I'm saying.
Well, you know how things evolve, things
Yeah, they
change,
definitely
right? There's
do.
the same thing with language.
I just wonder if the game would be so much more different.
It would be. It would be because you would have to castle manually by hand.
Right.
Which some in modern contemporary chess,
It
some-
just saves you one move then.
yeah. Well, it would save you
2 moves.
like 3 or 4, 3 at least 3 moves.
There. And we go 1, 2, 3.
Well,
No,
so-
that'd save you quite a bit. 4, 5, 6, 7.
so you wouldn't have to.
You have to do that.
You wouldn't have to move the pawn. You could just jump it.
Right.
Well, you would
right,
have, but you
you're
would
right.
have, but you would have to
In
move
our
the pawn
rules.
for to get the king out.
Right. So 6 to 7 moves.
Yeah.
If it was the original rules, it kind of makes sense. It kind of does.
And
It
so-
doesn't- but then the placements are all different.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just loves cutting me off. Too.
Oh, he wrote us a good one, man. Guys, it's like some kind of movie. You're on another side of the planet playing chess. I'm watching your game from Russia, 21st century. It's really cool. Just friendly. Hello to you guys. For me, sincerely. Well, thank you, Vit. I really hope he subscribed and catches us for the next one.
shit.
Yes, sir. He left us. We should have said it right before he left. But cool. Oh, we got another one. Oh no, he's still here. Hairstyle, Crow King. Hairstyle's great. Thanks, dude. Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you. Hit that subscribe, bro. You're definitely part of the family, man. You would be our first 100. One of our first 100. He knows a little bit of Russian, man. He'll be here breaking out in songs.
Mostly the songs, little words. No, I would not say I'm fluent at all.
Right.
I am familiar with the Cyrillic script, though. That's about it.
So back to the chess thing.
Yeah,
So
back
what
to the
else?
chess.
What other things did you say they evolved from? What other changes?
Okay, so the queen, right?
Yeah.
The queen wasn't the queen. The queen was the advisor or the counselor.
He said the advisor. What do you mean? You have to explain that for the people and me.
Well, if you would not cut me off,
Sorry.
I would be able to explain it.
I always cut him off.
Yeah, he always asks the question
Before.
right before I'm actually about to answer.
You are right about
Yeah,
that.
so-
You're not wrong.
But it was an advisor or counselor, and its purpose was to kind of just safeguard the king. And it could only move one space diagonally.
What the fuck?
Yep, one space diagonally.
So all these moves, were they chained one space diagonally?
Yeah, the queen or the counselor. One square.
At a time.
Yeah, at a time. Diagonally.
So all these changes, were they made at the same time or like
Overtime.
over time?
Overtime. Right, but that was the original chess, right? One square for the pawns. The knights are the same. The elephants, boom. The counselor, boom. Boom, boom, knight, and then the king, one space, and the rooks are the same. Right, and now, and so it would be a more slow progression of moves, which represented its purpose. It was to plan war strategies for generals and warring kingdoms, and warring empires.
On like field
Yes.
strategy? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the pieces would be your army, and develop strategies. If they move here, you would go here.
How does the board represent the battlefield? Do they take like this is a mile, a unit, like how could they represent the board as a board?
That I'm not necessarily
Not
sure of.
Because like
But that's another thing too. What's different? The board wasn't checkered.
no way, dude. So we're not even playing the original chess whatsoever.
It was still squared in boxes. There was still 64 squares, but there wasn't checkered. There wasn't opposite colors.
Oh, they were just squared.
Yeah, they were just squared.
Then how do you know that the moves, everything was different?
Yeah.
I guess from where you moved, I guess that's a rule within itself now having the checkers.
Yeah.
The checker Wow. So the way chess evolves is insane. Wow. So what? Okay.
And then when it moved to, like I said, when it moved to Persia, right? It was more or less the same, but it was called shatranj. And the word rook actually comes from Persian. Rook means chariot.
Really? That's
Yeah.
weird because
So-
I always thought of that as a castle.
Right. So that when we get into medieval times, when it comes to Europe in like the 12th century, right? But you can see why they call it a chariot.
Oh, because you right.
Up and down, vertical, horizontal,
I see.
along the ranks of files.
Right.
Right. And then when it came to Europe, there was more changes made. And
He goes, "Oh my God, you're gonna like this." Sorry, you don't mean to cut you off. He goes, "Haha, I don't even understand more than half of what you're saying. There's a language barrier, but I feel like I could still sit and play a game with you guys." That? Oh my God.
yeah.
Oh my God, I gotta take a picture of that. I'm sorry. That? Do
Yeah.
you know what that means though? That's like he loves our energy. So like even though he can't understand us, he's still on
Oh yeah.
Instagram.
You don't need to understand the same language as long as you both know how to play chess.
Hell yeah. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that just made my. Thank you, Vit. Thank you, Vit.
Spasibo.
Rila.
Does that mean you're welcome?
I don't know. He said
Well, I said spasibo, so I'm assuming
it's a posse. What he said.
spasibo.
Spasi.
Spasibo means thank you.
Spasi.
Spasibo.
Spasibo.
Spasibo. Spasibo.
Spasibo. Spasibo. Spasibo.
You're putting too much into it.
Spasibo.
It's like, yo quiero los quesadillas.
Loqueros, lo quesadillas, los quesadillas.
That's probably what it sounds like to him.
I know, right? I love the fact that we can have somebody who doesn't speak our language here and still love the content.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
And so the thing about the bishop, right, or the elephant, when it came to Europe, they didn't really see elephants like that, right? They knew elephants existed, but
And the piece was actually an elephant.
it was like in the form, it was like a V like that, like to represent the tusks, like that, right? And so when it came to Europe, people couldn't really figure out what it was, but it reminded them of a bishop's hat.
How?
So see that see this little crevice right here,
Yeah.
right? So like a bishop, right, in the church. They wear hats like that.
Yeah.
So it reminded them of a bishop hat, right? So they called it a bishop instead of an elephant.
Persia.
When it came to Europe.
When it came to Europe.
When it came to Europe, right?
Right.
And then there was a variant called there's also different variants of chess also, right? There's freestyle, Fisher 960, Flying Knight.
Oh, so they
chess.
do have modes. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah, but over time, not at that time, but
Right.
currently.
We
recently.
kind of did
Yeah.
that, right?
Right.
Which just means what? Like, it just is the time, how many pieces. Like, I know you have bullet, so you have to go fast.
Bullet
and
is
whatnot.
1 minute.
Right.
Or technically 2 minutes, but it's generally 1 minute. There's blitz. Those are time formats, right? Not necessarily
Game modes.
game mode, right?
So you have game mode and time format.
Yeah.
Two different things.
Two different things, but they both
Coincide, right?
coincide, right? There was a variant during the Middle
Do
Ages.
you drink beer? Me? No, we're both actually in recovery.
I'm sober.
We're sober. I do smoke some weed. I like to smoke weed. I don't drink though.
I drink caffeine though.
Drink all. You want coffee? You want some?
Yeah.
Might just make some coffee. We were gonna make tea, but I'm all out of tea. I'm a tea drinker.
Yeah,
But
tea-
that don't mean we can't hang. Trust me, dude. I hang, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry, keep going back to your thing.
Language barrier. He has no idea what you just said.
Oh yeah, language barrier. But you know, you're still dating it.
Niet. Niet partia. Niet partia.
Neopati. That's pretty cool, man.
I'm probably butchering that, but you probably understand.
Ah.
It means no party.
What does it mean?
No party, pretty much.
No party?
No party.
No party.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a stick of cinnamon in it.
Yeah, that's fine. And so there's this other variant that came along during the Middle Ages called courier chess, and it's different. It adds, like, I think there's 10 rows, 10 files, 10 ranks. So there's extra pieces in there, right? And so I think they still had all the original, like the elephant or the bishop, right?
Right.
But there was this piece called the courier, right, which was able to move along the length of the diagonal. Right.
What?
So you know how
I'm sorry. Keep going.
a modern bishop
Yeah.
moves along the diagonal. That was the courier and what was called courier chess. And there was another piece, which kind of eludes me at the moment, but there was like I think there was a piece that was a combination of the rook and knight. I could be wrong about that.
And this is back after the European, or
This is like Middle medieval Europe.
Medieval.
Right. So the courier is where we actually get the movement of our modern bishop. And up until say the 1600s.
We're usually drinking at get-togethers. You guys are absolutely gorgeous. Do you drink beer? LOL. I don't know if this is a guy or girl.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Thank you for the compliment, though.
Spasibo.
Spasibo.
Muchas gracias. Te aprecio.
Depresso. Powerful. Powerful.
Powerful. Hell yeah. Doesn't matter, bro. Doesn't matter, bro. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter.
No, I got a message real quick, though. Hold on. I'll just check this real quick. Sorry, keep going.
Right, and then so actually, I think the first recorded chess game was in 1475. Actually,
The first record.
Yes.
1475.
1475.
So how do we know that it was with us in 600 AD? Just because we found remnants?
repeat the question.
You're saying the game is dated back to 600 AD.
But the first record of our closest to our modern chess
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. I see.
was recorded in
Right. Makes sense. Makes sense.
1475 by, I believe, a Spanish master.
That's us.
Spain.
I'm
yes.
Spanish. Dominicano. We invented chess, basically.
Well, no.
No, I'm trying to. Out of everything he said, that's what I got. This bullshit. No.
I'm more of the Iberian Spanish side, but I do have roots. My grandfather was born in Mexico.
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 Mi abuelo nació en Mexico.
Wow, all those changes, man. So we got. First of all, so India originally. I just want to recap. I like doing this for my health, my benefit. Gupta Empire, Gupta Empire made chess in India. 600 AD.
Yep.
There was no castling. The queen could only move one
It was called counselor. It wasn't even called a queen. It wasn't even called a queen. Or advisor. Same difference.
Okay. There was no checkers, like squares like this.
No
they were
color.
all the
There's no
same color.
They were all square.
Right. What else were there? There was
The elephant.
The elephant.
Right.
The bishop can jump over.
Which was the elephant. Yeah.
Right.
The pawns can only move once.
No matter what. Those are 1, 2, 3. Like it's 8 changes.
Yeah.
Like this is the game we have today is. It's like it's like we have the remnants of it, just the pieces.
Well, after courier chess, man, there's I don't recall the artist, but there is a Renaissance painting of people playing courier chess.
Okay, so there is a Renaissance painting of this particular thing I just saw.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, checkmate.
I knew you were going to see it. Yes. I mean, that's dated pretty far back, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
probably around the same time.
Yeah, I think.
Give or take a couple hundred years.
Yeah. So we've been going, what? Almost an hour now.
Yeah, we still got.
Yeah,
now
we
we're
can
talking
keep
about
going.
chess. We're not even done with
Right?
chess yet.
Dude, we can keep going. And I'm not gonna lie, I think we got quite a few viewers. I seen that thing going jump up from 20 down back to 8, up and down, from 0 to 5 now, up and down.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
And then, so after Courier Chess made its debut, and the bishop, as we know today, was the move of the Courier.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
So there was a piece called the Courier in Courier Chess. I feel like I'm repeating myself.
It was a different piece entirely?
Yeah, it was an
Okay.
entirely different piece. And that is what today is our modern bishop, right? And then other changes were made, and chess was more standardized. With the addition of castling around in the 1600s,
Right.
and a lot of theory, chess theory, opening theory. Actually, some of the oldest openings we have is called the Spanish opening or the Roy Lopez.
Really?
Yeah,
And opening, you mean the first starting move?
yeah, the first several moves of the game.
Right.
The Italian game, which is very popular
Which
with
was that?
beginners and grandmasters.
What's that?
So the Italian game is e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, and bishop c4.
Okay.
So this is the most, I would say, most classical opening, one of the oldest openings there are in chess, right? So this is called the Italian, with the bishop coming to c4, and the Roy Lopez is when the bishop comes to b5.
So go back one. So that's
the Italian,
okay.
and this is the Spanish, or the Roy Lopez.
Italian,
Italian,
Spanish.
Spanish. Yeah.
And that's because why? The person who
Yeah, typically openings are named after
the person who always uses
the
it.
the person who popularized the opening, or perhaps the geographical area in which it was played. So I believe the Roy Lopez was actually developed by Roy Lopez.
Hilarious.
Yeah, there was a guy named Roy Lopez.
Lopez.
And it's also called the Spanish opening.
It's called the what?
The Spanish opening. Right. Or more of a nickname is called the Spanish torture.
Huh.
Yeah.
The torture.
Yeah. Kind of another reference to the Inquisition.
Right.
Spanish torture, literally. Spanish torture.
You want milk in your coffee?
Un poquito. Un poquito de leche. Por favor. Gracias.
Alright, here, I'm gonna make mine and you can help me make yours, okay?
Sheesh.
And we keep somebody on the camera. I don't think I have one.
Oh, and so around this time too, when chess became more standardized, like with the movement of the bishop, and the queen was
Good.
upgraded. Yeah, that's good. And the queen was upgraded. The queen can move wherever she pleases.
Right, when did that come in?
In the Middle Ages, middle of Europe, more like during the Renaissance, right? When I believe when castling was introduced as well. A little bit, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, look. That's it.
Sure.
Yeah. Minuto un poquito azúcar.
Un poquito azúcar. Solamente un poquito. How can we not have our coffee with this session, man? A beautiful session. Thank you guys for joining us. We got 2 new people here, or old. I don't know. BT, are you still with us? Let us know.
BT, there we go. BT. And so castling was standardized. We just boom boom. It saves several moves actually. A few moves. And the queen was upgraded to become the queen. As we know today.
Right.
And then the most recent change to chess.
I was gonna ask that. What was the last recent change?
Are you really?
Yeah. Swear to God. You be on it. You be on it.
Was in the 1900s, and it's called Poisson.
Poisson.
En
On.
Poisson.
Poisson.
En
Poisson.
Poisson.
On poisson.
Poisson.
On poisson.
Poisson.
Poisson. Poisson.
En Poisson.
Continue. That's not to bore the people with. He barely knows what I'm saying in English.
Yeah. So en passant means it's French for in passing, right? And it was developed. Say, boom, move a pawn. This person moves a pawn. This person moves a pawn. This right here, and then right here.
Instead of taking it.
But then when black plays that, right? So the pawn must be, if it's for white, it must be on black's 5th rank, and for black, it must be on white's 4th rank. Rank is
Right.
the
Yeah.
horizontal. And a pawn advances 2 squares adjacent next to that pawn.
Right.
And only on the move after, it has the option to capture that pawn.
Well, you told me this before.
As if it only moved once.
Yes.
So if the
Oh my
pawn
gosh!
doesn't-
Yes, I remember you told me this.
So the pawn doesn't run past it.
I feel like that's a dumb rule. That's like a cheat rule.
But the reason was, this was a cheat rule.
How?
Because the pawn, you just bypass the pawn.
Exactly.
Well, it could make the difference between losing or winning.
But this is what I'm saying. That's such a crazy rule. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you do that, I should have the option of doing that.
Well, if you go here and I don't take, then you can do it. But if I do this, right? So if I do that and you do that, I can't take that anymore. It has to be moved immediately after.
Oh, you can't. It has to. Okay, this has to be moved immediately.
Yeah, to capture it. So if I make any other move, I can't do that on the next move. So that's the caveat behind it. So if you don't capture it, they can't capture it on the next move.
So somebody not knowing that rule could really come through. I never knew that.
I explained it to you.
You have. That's as soon as you said it. So you're going boom, 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 boom. You're there.
Yeah.
I go here.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, let's set it up as if the person's doing it. Like I'm doing it to the. Or.
So you would have to be here and say, I move here.
Okay.
Or I do that, right?
Okay. If I went this, I can go
You
this
have to
way.
capture, yes, that way. Capture it as if it only moved one.
Wow, I never knew that.
Huh.
And that's only in these 2 rows, 4th and 5th rank.
Yeah, rank. So it would have to, yes.
So
Now, if the pawn was right there, this rule no longer applies. You could do that.
We can pass it right there.
Did you guys know about en passant, or is this your first time hearing about it?
En passant.
En passant. I've had quite a few arguments with people saying, you're cheating. That's not a real rule. I'm like, yeah, it is, dude.
Well, I'll tell you what. If Drew's saying it's a rule, it's a rule.
Anybody who knows how to play chess somewhat seriously knows about that move.
Right. Hold on. I just want to send this. We don't have nobody with us right now, so I'm going to send this. Well, we still got some time. Let's do it till it dies. Who cares? So we might lose you guys. I don't have it connected. Actually, why don't I start connecting?
Why not? Yeah.
Portable now.
Think smarter, not harder. And so, yeah, chess has a very long and extensive history.
I think we kind of actually we did hit a lot of points in it.
Well, yeah, the major developments in it, right? It's like it's not an in-depth lecture on the history of chess, which could span several books, if not several volumes worth. Right. And that's just not including chess within the last 20 years.
Right.
Or
That's
30 years.
That move was what?
100 years ago.
100 years ago. Wow, I'm surprised it's not known from more people. We have a new person here.
Well, people who do play know it.
Yeah, cool. Thank you so much for whoever is here. It does not tell me who was here unless you comment, so comment below. Hit that like button. My name is Kalkin. This is Drew. This is Talking Knowledge Podcast. We just went through an extensive talk about chess. Do you want to recap?
Where do I begin? Well,
He loves it, so let's recap, bro. First, I want to say a little bit of it, and then you can jump in. All right? Cool. So I can make sure I'm paying attention. Chess was made originally in the Gupta Empire in India. Gupta Empire back in 600 AD. The queen back then could only move one space at a time.
it wasn't called a queen.
It wasn't even called a queen. It was
One
called a
space
council.
counselor.
Counselor.
One space diagonally.
One space diagonal. So it could still move diagonally, only just one space. The bishop could jump over, and it wasn't even a bishop. It was called an elephant. The elephant was called a bishop, and it could actually jump over pieces. But that also was one at a time.
2 squares.
2 squares at a time. 2 at a time. I didn't know that. As well as the board itself.
Yeah, it wasn't colored. It wasn't checkered.
And you could take it from there.
And there was no castling. Pawns could only move 1 square at a time. And it was a very slow, progressive build up, right?
Even that move that you just taught me was just in the last, even 100 years ago, they updated the game.
The last 120 years or so.
Right.
And it was used to develop war strategy for generals and during war times and whatnot, right?
And the one question that we don't have the answers to today, that I do want to do some research on, we should probably do that, is how did they interpret the map, the board as the map? You know what I mean? How did they make that correlation?
Yeah, it was probably they probably didn't think about that. They just saw it as
Strategic.
like a football player. You're not really mapping, or a basketball player. You're not mapping the size of the court.
Okay, I see.
You're organizing the movement of the players.
Right. I see.
Yeah.
I see.
And so
It kind of helps you with mobilization.
yeah, mobilization.
Of units and stuff like
getting
that.
yes, mobilization of units.
I get it. Because you'll have certain. I get it, because you can say, okay, these 3 things are my tanks, my this, my that. Because my tanks has long range. This has this range. So I can see how they can use each specific piece to say this is this weapon, this is that weapon, and if I put it here, and they have weapons here, I could get. You know what I mean? So it could. I see that.
Yeah,
That's that makes
so
sense.
the pawns were the infantry, the foot soldiers.
Right, and then the back was the artillery,
The horses were the cavalry.
cavalry.
The rooks, there were chariots back then.
Right.
Elephants, war elephants. A counselor and a king.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, there was one more thing too about chaturanga and shatranj.
Say it one more time.
Chaturanga,
Chaturanga.
and when it moved to Persia, it was called shatranj,
Shatranj.
and that was like in the 9th century, 900 AD.
Okay.
What we call stalemate today,
Don't tell me it's not a thing.
it was considered a win for the person who put you. So if the king had no moves at all, it was still considered a win. Not
For me, if I got you in stalemate, that's a win for me.
Yeah. Whereas today it's a draw because the king has no legal move. Right.
Right. I mean, it makes more sense as a draw.
Yeah.
It does make more sense as a draw.
But their logic was the king has no moves, he can't escape,
Right.
therefore it's over.
Right. Makes sense. That makes sense. Wow. And that was what? Last 100 years too?
No, that was for
original?
the original.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow. That's what I'm saying. The change to make it a draw was what, the last.
That I'm not
too sure.
entirely. I don't have that specific information with me at the moment. But I'm sure during at some point it was made.
We are at 10% battery right now. We still have a person with us. We got 2 likes, and we've been going for 1 hour and 14 minutes. We got about like 30 comments from that guy or girl. I don't really know what it was, what that person was. Excuse me.
Human being.
Human being. That's all that matters, right? But I just can't thank everybody enough for joining us today. That was really awesome, right? Really cool session.
Yeah.
Right? I think we're gonna wrap it up. Get my phone charged. Leave some more for until next time.
I mean, we could end it with one more game.
Yeah, let's do it, man. One more game. Let's do it.
I'm gonna be playing Profile View.
Yeah, and hopefully I'll get an edge up from that. I doubt it, but we'll see what goes.
There we go. Let's go Queen's Pawn. For those out there who do know how to play chess and know this opening, it has a love-hate relationship between serious players. And it's called, rather I say, the infamous London system. What is that? Remember, folks, nights on the rim are dim.
Oh man, you guys caught that? My bad. I went on autopilot for a second.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He's just shuffling pieces around.
I am. I totally messed up already. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm done. You just wasted 3 moves on when you could just made 1. Yeah, you could have just done that.
I did waste bad moves for nothing.
Dinners for the week. Ribeye steaks.
Dinners for the week.
Yeah.
Huh. Cheers to a great other podcast. This is what, our 4th one? Well, live session.
Yeah.
We had, these are the live sessions. We really haven't hit you guys with the podcast yet.
No, not yet.
Nah, hopefully Mal gets us in the studio soon, man. I was at his house and listening to some music.
Yeah.
We're not watching him do his thing, dude.
Yeah.
He is what Jadakiss is to Yonkers, he is to Casio. His
Okay.
talent is impeccable, bro. Fucking impeccable. Like I'm gonna put when we're done with this, I'm gonna put some of his songs on. Like everything he plays, fire, dude, fire. He's gonna blow. It's only a matter of time. It's gotta get put in front of the right people. But his music.
Don't give up on your dreams. You can do it too.
Amen. Don't give up on your dreams. Amen. Hallelujah. May God guide your life.
I'm gonna be what Michael Barbarossa is to Albany.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was for. You need additional context for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But shout out Mike Barbarossa.
Shout out, Mike.
Even though you don't know me, I know about you.
He know you, son. He know you real good. 2 guys. He said, wasn't that video funny as hell? He said, free my son Biscuit.
Yo, free my homie Biscuit, yo.
What'd he do? Bro,
He lost that blackjack and shut up the par.
no, he said no. He lost that 21.
Yeah, 21,
He
yeah.
lost that 21. I think that's ball and shut up the part. Then he took Shorty's baby, kidnapped her, went a high-speed chase. Then the cops took him out the car, beat the shit out of him for no reason.
For no reason.
Man, free my son Biscuit.
Hey, yo, shut the fuck
Man,
up.
man, that motherfucker deserve to be under the jail.
In a fucking
Box. Stop saying free people that deserve to be locked the fuck up. Fuck yeah, I'm with that. I believe that.
Yo, free my homie Biscuit.
He's rotting in jail. Motherfuckers dead, but that shit's real. Motherfuckers be saying, free my boy. What he's in there for? He raped 3 women. Fuck you mean, free him? Fuck, keep that motherfucker in there. Matter of fact, why is he in there? He should be in the ground. Shouldn't even be inside of anything but a box.
But I believe we digress.
For real. Bro, you think I'm scared? You think I'm scared?
Bro, I've played this position like literally if not thousands of times.
See what I'm
already.
saying? He thinks he's just so hot shit, man.
Bro, I think I'm tall from Timo.
You're funny. He's a Timu. He's from Timu.
I'm tall from Timo.
Tao from Timu.
Tao was actually Mikel Tao was actually one of the greatest attacking players.
Do you know who did Alchingus? You have to. Oh, that's gonna be something you're gonna love to read about. I just know it. My dad actually got me into it. His nickname as a kid was Tao in Dominican Republic. Tao is like basically like yin and yang is the best way kind of to
Oh, like
describe it.
Tao. Okay.
Tao.
Okay, okay,
Tao.
yeah.
Tao.
Yeah,
Tao.
Tao.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, the guy's name is Tao.
You know what I mean,
Yeah,
right?
but yeah, I know about
What?
Tao. I know about the way.
The way.
The way. Yeah.
Also
yeah.
known as Jesus. Just saying you want to put that in there, but
Same difference.
you know. Okay, Michael.
Yes. You know, Tao had 3 fingers on his right hand.
What do you do with the other 2?
I think he was born with that way. But he was a Soviet player, right? And the top players in the Soviet Union at the time called his chess scam chess,
Scam chess.
right? Because how he played was so like he broke. If they had engines at that time, he would break them. He still breaks engines today, right? When you reanalyze his games, because it's just like so much stuff. Like he just sacrifices pieces and like just rips open the king for like a devastating attack.
Isn't there the combinations of openings are limitless or no? Like there's a combination. There's got to be a combination
So
of moves
like
that are limited. Possibilities. Yeah,
possibilities.
because that's all this is, right? It's a possibilities.
Well,
kind of.
I think within the
Probability.
first like 20 moves, which starts the so you're into the middle game, right? Is more the amount of combinations and possibilities are more atoms than there are in the universe.
What?
So within like the first 20 moves,
Mm-hmm.
the amount of possible combinations
Of moves.
of moves is more than the amount of atoms
No fucking way.
that are estimated
No
to make
way.
up the universe.
There's no way. There's no way. Set this back up. Set this back up. I'm sorry. Hold on.
So you forfeit?
Forfeit. Absolutely. I was gonna lose anyway. Hold on. Hold on though.
I'm standing up.
Yeah, man. We just drank coffee. We up.
We out here.
We out here.
What is this? What is this?
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4,
64.
5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 4.
32.
32.
So there's 64 squares and there's 32 pieces.
Yeah. But these are the only possibilities of movement right here in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, so that's one. But you can also do it like that, right? So for every one piece, one move like that, in the order, you can move here or you can move here. You can move here or you can move here. You can move here. So that's 8. So that's 16 for the pawn moves. And the knights, so that's
You're saying
18.
all pieces, not just this line first.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
yeah. So that'll be including the knight, right? So
But that's not
So,
including
that's fine.
these. That's not including
No.
these. That's
No,
just
that's on
opening
the first.
pieces.
That's on the first move.
First moves. Wow.
So that's 20.
One.
So that's 20 moves.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
16.
12.
Plus the
16.
knights is 20. So there's between there's
18,
20.
19. No. 20, 21, 22.
One
And
move,
then
one-
23.
one move only.
Oh, that. Yeah.
So it's either. So the knights
That or
can
these.
either move here or here on the first
Right.
first
So
move.
16
So-
plus those two moves.
So 20.
20.
So that's just one, right? So if I move that, you have 20 possibilities, right? I move this, you have, so for every 20 moves that I make,
My possibilities change.
and also the orders and possible combinations
Right.
within the first 20 moves. So within the first move, there's already
Hit that like button.
20 moves that black can play.
Yeah, that's not. So that doesn't equal.
That's just on the first move,
I'm saying the entire game.
not just game within the first 20 moves.
That there's more. No, then, but we just showed that there's not. Those are the first 20 moves that you could possibly make. It's
That's
bringing
on the first move.
So, but you're saying in the whole game, then any move,
So up until move 20, right?
yeah, the combinations become unlimited.
Yeah. Well, the amount of combinations, because
Moves,
as
etc.,
each
yeah.
move comes in, there's more complexity. Now you can move that piece back that you moved.
Yeah, right. So it doesn't. It never really narrows down. It just goes up and down,
yeah.
up and down, up and down until you reach your final.
It exceeds more atoms than there are in the universe.
So that there's more possibilities to make here than there are pieces.
Yeah. Within the first 20 moves.
2, 4, 6.
There's 32 pieces. So 32 pieces.
32 pieces on my side, and my first move is
16
only
here. 16 here.
16.
So 32.
And then 2, okay.
And there's 64 squares.
Yeah.
And you can make 20 possible first moves.
Mm-hmm.
And then that exponentially rises with the second move.
Right.
And then third, and then fourth.
Or it can lower. No, it can never lower. It can never lower.
Oh.
Because the more pieces that are out, the more possibilities come back. Wow. Chess is a really beautiful game. That's a really cool deep dive we just did into chess, bro. Thank you. If you guys weren't here for the beginning of that, definitely tune back to the beginning of this video.
The beginning.
The beginning is definitely the beginning, okay? And the beginning was great. I gotta tell you. Definitely hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit that like button. Would appreciate it. My name is Kalkin. This is Drew. And this is Talking Knowledge Live. Brought to you by us. I guess I did that in a weird combination. Let's get it.
You can play the same line again. Because you had to reset the board. Oh, there you go.
I'm growling like a dog.
Crowd like your song.
Yeah, oh my god, you were so funny, my guy. You're a funny guy. Yeah, you're right. Okay. My son does that all the time. I was just with him today, man. It was fun. We went and walked to Hoboken, and we on our way walking there, we stopped at the park. We cut through it, and we stopped. And it's funny because we saw my older turner like 5. I know, right? So I'm sitting there, you know, Broom Street, where you walk up to the water park. I was walking up it, and I'm like, we're talking about the crust, the mantle, the inner, and the outer layer. Because I asked him, what are you learning today? He's like, oh, we're learning about the earth, the science. And he's like, oh, but I don't remember all of them. I just remember the crust. I'm like, all right. So I have to look it up myself. I don't remember. I needed a refresher.
There's the crust.
The mantle, the inner, and the outer layer.
Yeah.
I didn't, but
outer mantle, inner mantle, and the core.
yeah, in the court, right? I didn't, yeah. So, but as I'm sitting there having a conversation with him, pretty loud, he looked at me. I looked at him. I didn't know who the hell he was at first. But big guy kept talking. He goes, Calkin. Oh, hey. I said hi. I'm like, what's up? He just kept it going. He went to go see a baseball game. But I think it's funny. He sees that like, I was a good dad, man. I'm still a good dad. I'm not my son, you know. It's gonna happen, though. I can't wait for Jojo to live here. I asked him, I was like, I don't care if this is online, but I asked him, I was like, do you know who your attorney is? He was like, what is that? Like, what do you mean? Nobody talked to you about it? Like, they're saying that you don't want to live with me. That's what your attorney said. I never said that. What? I took my phone out and started recording. I was like, you haven't talked to them? You don't know who they are? I described it. I was like, the lady with short hair? He's like, oh, I talked to her one time. I was like, do you remember what you said? He's like, no, not really. I was like, did you say you didn't want to be with me? He's like, no, I wouldn't say that. This is crazy. I'm going to use all that in court, though.
There you go.
When we're done with the video, I'll show you some of it. Because that's
Should quickly finish this game.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So this is called the London system.
The London system. The London, what's that? London.
How come every time you come around
My London. You know what's funny? My attorney's name now is Lundy, Mr. Lundy. Yo, isn't it crazy? All that just right, dude. That's my life. Everything. So speaking about Mal too, right? It's crazy that he was saying this, bro. He was like, first of all, shout out to Malcolm. His rap name is Floso. He's gonna blow. If you didn't know so, now you know so. My boy Floso, he got the dope, so just go to him, you know?
His flows ain't so-so.
Oh, it ain't so-so.
His flows are not so-so.
It is it. He is him. He is nice.
His flow is so.
It's so. It is so. You feel me? So, but what was I saying? He was like, oh, the stuff I rap about, he literally manifested. Like a certain song he was talking about. I don't want to put all his business out there, but let's just say, he was talking about something that happened. He's like, oh, make sure if somebody tells you something, be sure to believe what they say the first time. And I'm rephrasing. And that ended up happening to him. Somebody told him something, then took it back, and it turned out it was true. And he was like, but all his songs are like that. I was like, that's because you're in tune with the world around you. It's a beautiful thing to be in tune with the world around you.
Alright, my attunement is more so, not so much lyrically. It can be, but that was in a past life.
I feel like you could be poetic.
I used to be. I really used to be. I really used to be.
You used to do poetry.
Yeah.
I could totally see it, dude. Totally see it.
Used to make little rhymes and stuff, and I used to.
Hug, bug, dog, tug, love, fuck. I don't know. I cheated. I don't know. So what was that? I cheated. But I'm not a cheater. Cheater is not cool for the heart or for the soul. Hit that like button. My phone is gonna die. Your phone's gonna die. We are totally about to wrap this up.
My phone is not yet about to die.
I see 14%.
That doesn't mean it's about to die. That's like another.
Oh, mine's on 4%. Guys, we are gonna chop it up and just put the charger on. I don't have a portable. Where's my charger? Let's see if we can make it. Ay. We're gonna have to change views, bro.
Ay, Dios mío, ¿por qué me estás haciendo esto?
We're gonna have to change views, bro. We're gonna have to change views, so bear with me, guys. Or gal, whoever you are.
Speaking of views was Drake's last best album.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I just saw a podcast. Whoa, that was a good catch, huh?
Views was his last good album.
Yeah. I think this is still a good view right here. It's not necessarily the best, but oh yeah. There we go, guys. We're still involved. Let's get it. Hit those like buttons. Was his last good album?
Yeah, Views was his last good album.
Can I be honest? Never listened to his album. I always listen to his singles. And that's how you know I don't like him. And you know, I used to like him Like back then when he came out with
like thank me later. Take care was
yeah. His older music was better,
Yeah.
and I feel like now he just got way involved into the politics of it, and I do personally believe he had something to do with Extinction. That's me personally. I kind of looked into that a little bit, and
Man, at least he's not in the files, right? Comment below if you think Drake's is in the Epstein files.
yeah, right.
Redacted.
Oh, you saw that Scooby-Doo thing? Oh, we got you, Mr. Redacted.
Old man redacted.
And I would have got away with it too.
Scientists confirm that no one has ever got away with it. Like, I'm not going to get away with it.
It's funny. You know, this whole thing's got me scared. How's the war in Iran going? Still,
It's shit.
still happening?
Yeah.
Wow.
There was a ceasefire.
I heard about that, but then nothing happened. Or he attacked.
Israel broke it and attacked Lebanon. Wow.
I don't think it's gonna end anytime soon.
Probably not.
We shouldn't have meddled around with that shit. If we're being honest, it's not a war for us to have. You know what I mean?
Remember, folks, when Newcastle,
Yes.
always move the king
Always
first.
move the king first. Don't be gay.
What?
What? What? Are you gay? I'm not gay. But you are. You look gay. You are gay. You feel gay. So you gay? Yeah. You gay. You gay. Dog. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Oh, look, got a preemie?
Yes.
You hurt my feelings.
Feelings don't matter.
Feelings don't matter. You know, it's not true. They only matter if you're a woman.
Hey, yo, you gonna get us canceled, bro.
Hey, yo, I think he's right. We're gonna get canceled.
If you're female, it's different.
Canceled before you even get started is crazy.
That's crazy
Right.
word.
Cancel him. He's got 60 subscribers.
Let me see if anybody.
We got one guy in there still. Nobody comment yet.
I'm still the same. Oh wow.
But we got engagement, man.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Absolutely. I know, right? I don't know if that was a guy or a girl.
Well, I think the thing is, right, there's a language barrier, right?
There was a language barrier.
Right, so what somebody says in one cultural context
Uh,
can mean something different, and
No, I think they asked if we were single. I
Oh,
think.
oh.
Let me look again. I don't
in
know.
that case, never mind.
Yeah, no. I'm almost certain. I didn't answer him. Do you drink beer? Do you? He also says. He said, Calvin and Drew, Vidka, hello guys. I understand half of that. Your friends. Hey guys. Impression you heard. I feel like I could zoom over. Do you drink beer? You guys are absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I don't know. It just looked weird. Maybe he didn't.
Maybe so. That's the thing with translation too. Translation can be it doesn't capture the nuance of the original
Oh
language.
my god, that's such a. Before we get out of here, definitely have to talk about this. I hate having conversations through text messages because if you're so used to somebody talking to you in one kind of way, right? Let's say for 6 months, I've always been mean, rude, and just nasty to you, right? When I text you something, you're gonna hear it in your own head as me being rude. You know what I mean?
Oh, I heard you got an apartment. Congrats.
What do you mean?
Like if somebody texted you that, but every other interaction you had with them is being nasty, mean, and then
Right.
you say that,
Right.
it's gonna come off like, well, what you mean by that?
Exactly.
Like, oh, I see you got your little apartment.
Exactly. So they don't realize that the way that they're wording things is I'm kind of having that problem sometimes in life, but I love my bonsai tree. Sorry.
I love when people.
Play chess.
Yeah.
Tell me this is not. You know what I keep feeling? I feel like Smurfs live in here. crazy? I'm crazy, 'cause you didn't think I knew I am now. But when you call me baby, I know I'll be the only one. Bro, you were so gay, bro. You were so gay. You always do this, bro. Like, I don't even know why I keep playing you, bro. Always put me in this predicament, no matter what I do. It's like, whatever, man. Just go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Do your thing, man. Do your shish kebab, man. I'm gonna shish kebab on out of here. Doing mean, doing mean, doing mean, doing mean. Whoa. Doing mean, doing mean, doing mean, doing mean. It's just whatever, man. Just kidding. Just kidding. So what other topics we got, man? What do we get? This is like, I think this is definitely gonna go down as one of our best live sessions of our top 5. Like, you know what I mean? Top 5 sessions?
Top 5.
I think it's our only 5, actually. So it's definitely the top 5.
Oh, yeah.
But it's number 1 of our first 5. For sure. We have a lot of cool conversations. If you guys like everything from politics to myth, spirituality, religion, everything, addiction, recovery, hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Chess. We talked about chess. We talked quite a bit about chess today. We're totally going to touch back up on these subjects again, which is the best part. This stuff is never going to get old. Speaking about recovery, look at my coins.
Coins don't mean nothing.
Coins don't mean nothing. To me right now, these things do though.
That's great.
You know what they mean? I can go to the goddamn bar and get a beer for them.
That's great.
That's a free drink. Isn't that awful?
That's fantastic.
I'm joking. That's not what they mean to me. It means recovery. It means everything. It means peace. It means this, what we're doing right now.
If you say so.
It does. I remember when I was using, I couldn't do this.
I could.
Oh, I couldn't.
I used to play chess all the time, bro. How many times I beat Tony?
Yeah, of course, bro. Come on, you didn't beat Tony. You didn't even play Tony to beat him. You were not playing Tony.
How many times did I beat Zach?
You probably played Zach.
I definitely played Zach.
But I'm saying Tony was not playing.
Oh, he was. No, he
That
definitely
nigga
was.
was moving. He wasn't playing.
He was moving, grooving, vibing, sliding.
Exactly. Boy said, he probably put us up right now talking about, oh, that's not the pawn. But that was my pawn.
Yo, I know where you at right now, but when you able to see this, you know, it's all love.
It's all love. He's gonna see it one day. We're gonna blow up.
Like, oh, Calvin, the drill. Oh, I like to see that.
Boy, how do you eat that, man?
Hey, yo, cousin, let me get a 20 spot.
Get done. Yo, that boy always asks, you know what's crazy? Yo, speaking about... Never mind.
You gonna move soon? That's
I can't stand you right now because it
That's
doesn't
my
matter.
wait. Get off my piece, bro. That's my. Bro.
I can take it. Right?
No.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Why not? You just gonna sneak past me like that?
That's for fun. It's not peace.
You just gonna sneak past me like that?
Hell yeah.
He really wanna
What you thought this was, son?
Ladies and gentlemen. My name is Calkin, and this is Talking Knowledge with Calkin and Drew live. Why are you gay is the question. Why? Should I call you Mr. Mr. Drew? Why are you gay? Jokes. Hold on, let me do this for the
Come
people.
on, you might give the people ideas.
I'm gonna play something for the people when we're done with this game. So I don't want to finish it. I'm sorry. For the people. The people. Fucking people. I don't really like people, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
What do you mean by people?
Exactly, because honestly, nobody, I can count on one hand the number of people I think are human. The rest are all like NPCs or something. You're just gonna take me.
Yeah, I might do something. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Get that. Alright, son.
Alright, son. Like,
What is he doing?
I'm just gonna back myself in the corner.
I like the sound.
I got you right now.
Check. You didn't even take it. That's a free piece, bro.
Not check.
Oh, hey, yo, guys, I got him. I got him, guys.
Mate.
That's right, man.
Good game. You beat my butt. Pause. Why did I say it like
Hey,
that?
whoa. You're gonna get us a network deal with that.
Is that good? You like it? That was good?
Oh, not the network deal about that.
Oh.
Cancel
You're
that. We're gonna
funny.
get a network deal with that.
You gonna give us a network deal? Oh yeah.
Big butter flavored flour. There you go. Talking about big butter.
So we go.
Well, if you're playing that, might as well try that. Right?
No, I want to play to something. Can you put on some? Put on.
We're gonna get copyrighted.
No, it won't. Yeah, well, you're right. I said no, it won't. Yeah, well. So we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to play this right here. Ready?
One.
Probably V. Probably minimum.
I'm trying to get my strumming pattern down. Yo, I disappear when I start doing that. I swear to God, I just blacked out. I'm not even joking.
That's fine.
That was so weird. That was so weird. I forgot I'm recording. Oh my god, I forgot I'm on live. Holy crap. Dude, wow. I am so sorry, guys. I did not mean to go this far. Oh wow. You guys just been sitting there looking at me. Is there somebody there? Yeah. Hey, you. If you haven't already, do me a favor and hit that like button. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it, guys. Drew, get in here and say bye to the people.
Bye, people.
Adios, people. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. We're gonna have some podcasts coming soon, so please hit that like button. Drew, how many views do you think we got? Give me a number. Let's see who got close.
6, 7.
6, 7. I guess you got 67. I think we got like about 100. Not gonna lie, we got about 100. Thank you guys again so much for your time. Take care. God bless. Adios.
Deuces.
Deuces.